Hey everyone, this is Tio of TioTunesTube, and today I have a new video for you all. Well, the results are in, so here is my idea for a sequel to the 2017 Power Rangers movie. Now, before watching the rest of this video, I encourage you all to find and watch the 2017 Power Rangers movie for yourselves. With that said, let's begin. So, I think I would have it be focusing on what Rita said being true.
Guys!
Look at me. You think you won? I came for the crystal. Others will come. What you have, it can't last. You know I'm right.
So, after she gets slapped deep into outer space, I would try to focus on her frozen body in outer space floating, where her body would then get rescued by a spaceship that looks a lot like Serpentera from the series Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, with dramatic music playing as her body is floating, then rescued. We then cut to the title. After that, we go back to Earth, where we see the Ranger team enjoying their lives now that they think that the evil is gone. And that's pretty much what I got for them. So I'm going to continue with the other ideas I had. Nothing against the Rangers, I just can't figure out what to do with them other than introduce Tommy, but I think it's best to save that for a third movie. We then see Rita get revived by a machine that looks pretty much like this one, with the exception that her DNA gets put into it. That way it's easier for it to revive her. Where she meets this universe's version of Finster, who I think should look exactly the same the way he did from the TV show, with him being brought to life using the same effects as the TV show, with the exception of his mouth, glasses, and eyes, which I think should be made by using CGI along with motion capture. And I think his beard and hair shouldn't look like it's made out of plastic and or rubber, and instead should look like it's made out of actual hair. And after this version of Finster revives the 2017 version of Rita, he should say, "I can't wait till my Emperor sees you," and then enters Lord Zed, whose design in this movie I think should look exactly like the one from the 1995 movie, but with the tubes from the TV show added back in to his character design. And with this Z moved back up here to the top, again to match more like how it did in the TV show. And I would have him explain to her that he spent years trying to look for a Zeo crystal, but in his attempts, he lost quite a bit, which is my way of explaining the loss of his outer skin and his scalp / skull underneath that scalp, with him saying her energy matches someone who's been close to a Zeo crystal, and he demands her to take him to it, with him offering to rule the universe with her as his second in command. She then warns him that 5 warriors will try to stop him, which we know is the Power Rangers, and he then tells her that he has warriors of his own. We then see the Rangers still enjoy their lives on Earth, with the Zeo Crystal now under the guard of the U.S. military in a quarantine-like zone. But the Rangers' peace goes away when something bad happens. They see people panicking and running, and it's because Zed sent down his warriors, who are alien soldiers. With the armor of the alien warriors literally just being the Z-Putty costumes from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, minus the mask. With those costumes getting the same armor modification the Power Ranger suits from the Mighty Morphin movie from 1995 got. With the faces of the costumes being replaced by live actors with their faces painted to match the color of the faces on the costumes to make them look more human-like aliens, with their weapons being knockoff stormtrooper blasters and literal swords, but with the handles of the swords replaced with smaller versions of the Z on Lord Zed's staff. With these alien troops trying to cause a ruckus to try to get the Zeo crystal, with the Rangers being forced to try to stop them. Much like how they did with the putties in the first movie, which eventually scared them off. Which makes Lord Zed angry, but then Finster suggests move on to their plan B. He agrees, and their plan B is summoning their version of Piranha's Head, who is rewritten to be an alien warrior, genetically modified and cybernetically enhanced by Finster, instead of him being a normal piranha, magically turned into a monster by Lord Zed, like in the TV show. But, like in the TV show, this version of Piranha's Head neutralizes the Zords as well, with Lord Zed ordering Rita to finish off the Rangers as he prepares his next wave, with her now carrying a robotic copy of her golden staff from the previous movie, with it not being nearly as powerful as her staff from the first movie, let alone powerful enough to create an army of putties or a Goldar, but it's still powerful nonetheless, with it being made by Finster. And she gets the upper hand on them, but she says she wants to make a deal with them, with her wanting to betray Lord Zed for her own gain, and with her offering the Rangers a chance to get their powers back and defeat Lord Zed, with her breaking off pieces of her staff and giving them a piece of Piranha's Head's DNA and telling them that they can use them to stop him. With the rest of the movie a race against time as Lord Zed's army lays waste to the US military, with the 2017 version of Billy making a device out of the stuff they got from Rita so they can use it to control their Zords again. And eventually it works, and they use the device to set Piranha's Head on fire, burning him to death. With the rest of the movie now being the Rangers laying waste to Lord Zed's army, making Lord Zed once again mad, with him saying they're now going to use their ship to defeat the Rangers. Finster warns him against it, saying it's too risky. However, Lord Zed, he doesn't remotely care about his opinions and goes down anyway. Once he takes his ship down to Earth, he immediately starts massive amount of property damage, even killing what's left of his army on Earth in friendly fire, which caused the Rangers to try to lead him out of Angel Grove to keep humans safe. And the final battle is much longer than the final battle with Goldar in the first movie, Lord Zed boasts that he's going to win, but then his ship malfunctions, probably because of the amount of energy it was using and the small amount of damage it got from the Rangers, which made Lord Zed reluctantly say, "We have to leave or we'll not have enough energy to get home," with Finster happy that he said that, with Lord Zed promising that one day he'll be back for revenge, setting up the groundwork for a sequel. With the Rangers once again celebrated as heroes, and the Rangers try to go back to their normal lives again, with another name drop of Tommy Oliver heard, once again setting up a third movie. But yeah, I think that's what I got. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and please let me know what you think down below. And I'll see you all later, and thank you for everything. See ya.